Hello everyone, and welcome again to another LEGO Bionicle video. For today guys, we're going to be doing a Let's Build on the Le-Matoran of Voya Nui Piruk. This is set number 8723, was released in 2006 and contains 27 pieces. So first things first guys, let's get out the pieces. That's the most important thing. Now at the end of the day, I'm not going to be talking about his history. What I'm going to be doing is you can find all his history. It's in the LEGO Bionicle Wikia page, or I think it's just the Bionicle Wikia page. And it's in the link in the description for you guys all if you really want to know more about Piruk. But here you go guys, here are all the pieces. As you can see, some great pieces I have to say. He has obviously a unique set of pieces just because he doesn't really have a weapon as such because he has claws instead. So here guys is what is known as the Powerless Mahiki, known as the Mask of Illusion. And at the end of the day, this mask allows you to kind of build optical illusions and, sorry not build, but to form optical illusions to kind of deceive your enemies, things like that. And of course, with limited capabilities, you can shapeshift as well. So that's pretty cool too. At the end of the day, you can tell by the mask, it hasn't been kept in pristine condition. You can see there's just a few white looking marks there, a few dents here and there. So the owner didn't really keep didn't keep the mask in good condition, which is unfortunate, but nonetheless, I'm still happy that I was able to get him. Of course, reasonably cheap, but that's not the whole purpose here for. We're going to do a Let's Build and review on this awesome set. And of course, in the future, I'll be doing the combinational builds of these sets. So stay tuned for that, guys. But anyway, let's get into the Let's Build and see how this kind of pans out. Okay guys, so let's get into the Let's Build, and I always say the same thing, I think it's a pretty straightforward set. Unfortunately, they didn't give me the instruction list to the set, which I am kind of disappointed about. I was expecting them to have given me the instruction list, but maybe they didn't have it. So I guess that's fine at the end of the day, but it obviously makes life a lot easier when you have an instruction list, but I guess with secondhand sets, you always can lose them, or you just completely forget about them. So I guess it's understandable, but as you can see now, I'm just kind of building the body at the moment, and I'm actually using my mobile phone and found the instructions online, so kind of using that at the moment just because obviously I don't really have the instructions. It sucks guys, it sucks. No, it's actually fine, it doesn't really matter. So at the moment now I'm just putting in the Borok pieces in, and this is the trans yellow, very nice color there, goes well with the green. Add another one on the other side there, and you should get something like this. Then I'm going to attach on some connector pieces here. This is just for the legs, or I guess for the connection to build the legs. Pull the other one here, and this is not going in. There we go, so that's in now. And from there, just trying to see what else I need to put in. So I need to add in this little pin here. Okay, that makes sense. So I had a just quick glimpse of the instructions again, and it's pretty straightforward. So I just need to get this double-sided connector piece here, and all I gotta do is just attach it onto the circular pin there. Then I gotta add in the size 2 black pin on each side on the top, because that's where I'm gonna be adding in some more trans yellow Borok pieces. There we go, so there's one. There is two. Then I want to get apparently this, and that attaches on here at the bottom, so that's obviously for the leg. Put another one here at the bottom. There we go. And this one is a bit loose there, but I guess these connector pieces can be a bit loose. You know how they are, guys. Obviously, pulling out, pulling in pieces, things like that. So it can be a bit, that's just how they are, I guess. Then from there, I want to just try to see if this is meant to be on the inside or the outside. Is this meant to be like this? Okay, we'll leave it like this for now. And let's add this in. So this is obviously the back. Let's add this other one here. There we go. Oh, and this piece came out. There we go. Let's add that back in. So I kind of had a feeling that I did this wrong. This is actually meant to be sticking outwards, so let's reattach that back on. And this one comes here on the side here. Oh, there we go. So that's now attached on. We've got the legs attached on. We can then put on the feet, and that's pretty straightforward. There we go. There's one. And here we go. Here is two. Come on, go in. Oh, it's not going in. Okay, so now we got some feet. That's good. Let's kind of stand them up now a bit. There we go. Now what we want to do is to quickly add in some more connector pieces. And that just attaches onto that ball piece there. There we go, that's one. Let's add in the other one quickly. There we go, that's two. And we just need to add now the shredder claws. And yes guys, that's the name of his weapons here. Or not his weapons, really more like his attacking or I don't know actually. Just, yeah, I guess his weapons or his main form of attacking power. There they go. Some sharp looking claws there. And then just to add in the headpiece into the little foot socket there. There we go. Add in the powerless Mahiki so then he can look like he actually has something on his face. And there you go guys. There is, let's kind of make him look unique. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks cool. Oh. Okay, that looks pretty bad. So there you go guys, there is Piruk, the Le-Matoran of Voya Nui, completed. Now as you can see guys, pretty straightforward with the review guys. All I can really mention are the fact that he has articulation in the legs there. Now it's pretty bad because obviously this is just one small fixated piece, but then overall these little sets here are kind of typical for having those kind of leg pieces there. Great articulation in the feet, of course. The leg itself is a bit annoying. I think I said feet for this, but this should be leg. You get the idea. Of course the whole leg is fixated in by a pin axle. Then you have some nice pretty cool standard Borok pieces in the trans yellow there, which obviously kind of give them more color to the set, you know, instead of just typical green, green, green everywhere, dark green. So it's good that it kind of added a bit of light to him, which is very, very nice. And then of course you have just a fixated kind of like bone piece in the back there, which kind of just allow him to have these arm pieces here. And of course, same principle applies, and that's a really annoying thing here about the set, is the fact that you have this piece that kind of come off. It's really annoying because it is just held in by a standard circular pin there, which I really don't like. Now overall though, great articulation. Same thing applies with the arms there, full articulation, but I really, really love the idea, of course, with his shredder claws here, which do look really, really awesome and sick. Of course, you can articulate these to however you want, and that's the beauty about the set, to be honest. So that's pretty good. Of course, you can try articulate the feet, and you know, it is a bit hard at times, but you can make it work, guys. You can make it work. But I have to say, I really love these shredder claws. These things are pretty cool. Of course, they're more of like a melee weapon. You can tell since they are, you know, kind of for close combat. There's nothing more I can really say about them. But at the end of the day, they are very, very sharp, and they can rip through pretty much anything, I suppose so. And I believe for climbing as well. Personally, I'm not sure if he ever did use them for climbing, but you can assume that he would. But overall, great weapons there. And of course, at the end of the day, of course, that's all I can really mention, in all honesty. And of course guys, finally we have the Powerless Mahiki, a legendary mask. It is also worn by Matau, the Toa Metru. It is a great mask, of course. It allows you to pretty much form optical illusions and kind of shapeshift in a way to deceive your enemies. Of course, not to run away from your enemies, but in a way to, you know, make them think twice and kind of just make them go crazy because they don't know where you are. But yeah, that is pretty much all I can mention about the set. I just really love the shredder claws there. They're pretty standard, you know, weapons pretty much, but overall he is a great set, and it's good that they've kind of added a different color to him, because having him in the dark green by itself is kind of pretty bland. So the trans yellow did really go well. But anyway guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. If you have, please smash that thumbs up button. Of course, there's my thumb. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, so then you guys are all up to date with any new videos I do post out. I'm hoping you guys are all you know, building your own alternative version of the Shadow Time Makuta, and of course sending it to me. I've gotten quite a few entries already, so that's going really well. But remember guys, you guys still have about 2.5 to 3 weeks left until the competition closes, so keep them coming, because as mentioned, once it's closed, it is closed. You cannot send any more. You can only send one entry, by the way, so keep that in mind, guys. But yeah, stay tuned for the combinational builds, and I do apologize for not really uploading regularly, just because, you know, I've been busy with a lot of other things, you know, studying and all that stuff, but I'm sure you guys understand. And remember, if you do want to send it, send in your mocks, or, you know, if you have any mocks you want me to showcase, or of course part of the competition, the alternative Shadow Time Hakuna competition, send it in. You can find my email in the description below, so check it out, guys. Everything is there. I'm going to tell you that all now. But anyway, guys, have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be talking to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.